Masterpiece number 8 should get the most shares and the most views because it is going to make you the most money of any video I've ever made in my life. I'm gonna share with you my 3 favorite closing lines that work for me every single time. They engage people to work with me, and we're gonna call them transitional conversion lines. I just made that up, TCLs. TCL number 1. We've all been here, right? You're at a party and you're talking with new people and you're making new friends, and inevitably somebody says, "What do you do?" And you say, "I'm a real estate agent." And they're like, "Oh, that's so funny. I've been thinking about buying a home," or "I've been thinking about selling my apartment." And you become paralyzed and you're like, "Oh, well, I like pizza and cupcakes. Thank you for coming to my party." You know, all you need is a good TCL to ask for the business. And it's a little uncomfortable, but if you got the right TCL, you're gonna make some money in this conversation. And my favorite one for this scenario is when somebody says, "Oh, I've been thinking about selling my house," or "I've been thinking about buying a place." I say, "Oh, and where would I apply for that job?" Okay, it's simple, it's playful, it's not awkward, and it kind of starts this little back and forth of, oh, maybe we could work together. And then you can basically work into a more serious conversation around the opportunity. TCL number 2. Let's say you were a little bit brave, you asked for the business with somebody, you want to be their buyer's agent or their seller's agent, or maybe even help them rent an apartment, and they say, "I would love to work with you, but my best friend is a real estate agent, or my cousin's a real estate agent," whatever it is. They're like, "I already know a real estate agent." TCL number 2 is, well, now you know 2. So this is gonna be awkward. You have a difficult decision in front of you, and I hope you choose wisely. And then you can laugh because obviously it's like playful and you're like, while I'm joking, I do think you should get a second opinion at least, right? Like you definitely wanna hear how somebody would sell your house and how they would price it. And you wanna hear from a few people before you make your decision. This is the biggest asset in your portfolio. And I will tell you that I almost always get the appointment. And when I get the appointment, I almost always get the listing. And the right thing to do is to pay a referral fee to their friend or to their family member so there are no hard feelings. And when I'm talking to that person at the end, because this has helped me out a lot, I say, listen, separate your relationship from the business. I'll handle the business and I'm happy to pay a referral fee to that person with a relationship. It works every time and it's a win-win for everybody involved. TCL number 3. You tee yourself up for a listing pitch, you go and you're really excited because this is a good opportunity. It's a nice, big, juicy listing, which means you might make a nice, big, juicy commission. But how do you close? Like, how do you get to that next point of saying, "I would like to do the job, please," without saying it like that? Every single time, you guys are gonna laugh. I promise I'm being dead serious. I'm not trying to sabotage your business. I ask the person to give me a tour of their home. I wanna learn about the home through their eyes, what they love about it, why they chose it, what renovations they've done. Maybe they raised their kids here. Maybe they threw amazing parties here. Whatever it is, I wanna hear about it. And at the end, I say the same thing. I go, well, I have some really great news for you. I'll take the listing. And I promise you, it works. I'm not joking. This is what I say at the end of my listing pitches. And they always laugh. And then I say, seriously, let's sit down and I go through it. And you do come from this playful position of power, right? You're like, I have good news. I'm your guy. I'm gonna take care of you. We're gonna get this sold. But you have a sense of humor about it. Don't do it if you can't be serious. As a matter of fact, that really applies to everything here. If this doesn't sound authentic on you, take my advice from earlier, because the most important thing is that it's authentic. And all I'm really saying here is you do need to have some lines in your arsenal that are gonna be your own TCLs that take you from meeting somebody to doing business with that person, because everybody has something in common, and that's that we all need a place to live. And that means that every single person you talk to every single day is an opportunity. So don't forget that and be prepared. Millionaires, am I right?
Let's go!